All right. Hello, everyone. For some reason, despite all my preparation, my cords are all tangled up. So, let's see how this works. There's a different recording setup from last time. There we go. Cables are all strewn about all across my entire room. A little bit ridiculous, but whatever. Let's go back to the game capture. And I've switched to Off Horizon Seascape for the moment. But let's go back to the dashboard. And there's a reason I'm doing this. It's because if I started the game from the title screen, it would be very logistically difficult for me. So let's visit the Xbox 360 dashboard for the time being. My Kinect is plugged in. I'm over there, bottom right. Hi there. Actually, let's see if I can control this interface. Whoa, hey, fantastic. Can you identify me from here in my sitting position behind a bunch of equipment, Xbox? Well, you can hear me at least. Cancel. Perhaps hit B. Okay, there we go. Again, waving. Alright, so this is something I did not plan on doing, but I don't know, I still think it's neat. Okay. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna switch profiles because I actually have to in order to make this work properly. Starting NieR with a complete save file as effectively restarts the game, or not restarts. What am I thinking? It changes the title screen. So I have decided that I'm going to use a different profile entirely, one that I created just for this, and hopefully everything works. Gosh, I hope everything works. Lobst? No. Lobst works. Using an avatar I actually paid real money for back when Sonic 2006 came out. Huh. Okay. And let's see what I think it's connected to Xbox Live still, so we get to see all this stuff. Thankfully, there are no ads for the Xbox One here. That'd be ridiculous. Why is WWE Network on here? Anyway, no gamer score whatsoever, which means we should get those achievement pop-ups. What else? Was there anything else? I don't think so. Oh wait, hang on. Yes, okay, my mic is in fact active. The Elgato is not. Hey, fantastic. Okay. Check that audio is working. Yes, it does seem to be working. Great. Let's play some NieR. Also, thank you for actually watching this. If you're watching this on VOD, it does mean a lot to me. Okay, I'm gonna let this intro play out.
Vice, you dumbass! Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry. Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace. How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord. Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord. Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us!
Okay, so yes, I'm gonna create a new file. Alright, and it seems like audio levels are fine, so let's see here. I'm gonna go into, actually, let's check options just to make sure. Game settings, huh? Everything's structured like a book for options that would, or not for options, for reasons that should be obvious later. Okay. Alright, let's do a new game. On normal difficulty. Yes, please. Yes. It is... This is because I have the DLC installed. I'm not going to be going into that immediately. As a matter of fact, I haven't experienced it ever, so this is going to be interesting. Please enter your name. Well, I have the amazing Xbox 360 chat pad here. So, I'm going to just put in... Whoa. How futuristic. Done.
Go on, take it, and save it. Goddamn book.
Okay, so this is a character action game, and we were playing as this grizzled man,
Damn monsters.
holding a lead pipe.
Dad?
You all right, Yuna?
Sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. It'll stop in a second. I promise.
monsters hear me, are they gonna come back for me?
I won't let them hurt you, Yona. I promise. You need to eat something. Stay here. Stay hidden. I'll be right back. Yona.
Yeah?
Don't touch that book. Not ever. Do you hear me?
Yes, Dad.
Okay.
Damn! There's so many of them! They just keep coming! Come on! I'll tear you apart! Stay away from Yona!
A lot of the combat isn't that sophisticated. It can mainly be just taken care of by mashing X, which is one of the reasons I suppose it ended up appealing to me. I'm not that much into detailed game systems or dodge canceling or whatever.
I need more power. I need to protect Yona. Stay away from my daughter.
Okay, so, this man has made use of this mysterious book that has been beckoning to him for quite a while, and now he has the ability to do this. Basically manifest a giant fist out of red, some red substance. Manifesting runes and emblems and whatnot. Just out of nowhere.
You're all going to die.
Additionally, leveling up very fast. You have the ability to do this, and now the game becomes a third-person shooter.
You'll never take Yona from me.
You can still slash away with the red pipe, of course, and it's actually pretty useful. But
This is the power of the Black
the Black Book is very powerful. I believe the term for sequences like this in a video game is the abilities. This is not necessarily a proper tutorial, as much as it is just a showcase of what you can actually do, or the types of gameplay styles this game has. Whatever. Okay, I can now use the Dark Execution. What does that do? A bumper. So that's pretty impressive. And just impales them from spikes that appear out of the ground. Each Dark Execution manifests as a level. Not too shabby, I'd say. Oh, let's hit. Whoops. What happens if I just tap it? Okay, it just sends out in one direction. Okay. Alright, I can use the Dark Lance now. What is Dark Lance? Well, obviously, it does this. Creates a bunch of lances, and then throws them all at once. Or actually, not all at once, one after the other. That aspect of it actually makes it very powerful. Let's continue to murder these creatures. After all, we have a defenseless child in there that needs saving. And these creatures are clearly ravenous and bloodthirsty. I do appreciate the way it sends them flying. By the way, if you've ever played NieR Automata, or Automata, I'm not exactly sure how you were meant to pronounce it, and you become, your first impression of that was, why does this game look this dated? Well, hey, this is an Xbox 360 game released in 2010, and it looks basically like a PS2 game. Seems to be a recurring theme with Yoko Taro / Kaguya. Let's see. All these lances. Looks like they heard this boss pretty well. And thankfully, magic points recharge just like instantly. Okay. I was very slightly hurt. This is a cause for concern. Get a couple of high hits for good luck. There we go. And more still. Coming up, I believe, is a tutorial for a mechanic. Okay, when fighting against large enemies, attack gauges will often appear in specific parts of their bodies. Destroy these parts within the time limit to defeat the enemy. It's pretty important to say this, or to make this clear, because if you do not defeat the boss within that time limit, then the boss regains some health and you have to go through the final phase of the battle once more. Anyway. Thankfully, we've taken care of this. And we can go back in here into this ruined convenience store with still working fluorescent lights. Interesting. To check on our daughter.
Yona, talk to me.
Dad, are you all right?
Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
That's good. Oh, look. I found this while you were gone.
A cookie? Hey, that's your favorite.
Here. We can split it, okay?
No, you take it.
Dad, no. You need to eat something.
All right. Give me the small half.
No. Come on, Dad. You're bigger than me. You have to eat to survive.
Yona? Yona!
Oh no. I dropped the cookie. I didn't mean to. You've always been the one helping me.
Yona! What have you done?
So I wanted to.
No! Yona! Yona! We need help. We need help! Please, anyone! Help! Help us!
And that's our cold open.
Yona.
Like that. Man, instantly.
All right, I'm off.
So just like that, it's 1,300 years later.
Dad? Hey, Dad. You want to hear about the crazy dream I had last night?
Sorry to interrupt you during your cough, Yona.
See, I was in it, and you were in it too, and we were riding around on this huge pink cloud, and then...
Yona, I'm sorry. I have to go. You can tell me when I get back.
I did not hit A to advance past that, that part where she's describing her dream.
Oh, wait. Can you get me a book while you're out?
Sure. Now stay here and rest. We can't have your cough coming back.
Okay. So I could talk to my daughter here. There are voiced and non-voiced dialogue sequences. I will do my very best to avoid skipping past the voiced ones. That's a really good effect. Pick this up. I need these supplies. Okay. It's basically a split-level housing thing. Or, that's probably not the way to say it. Split level. 2 floors, how about? Anyway. This game does a great iMuse sort of thing, where as you travel to different locations within an area, you occasionally get the soundtrack fading in and out to different versions of itself. So, this is the main character's house. The main character, by the way, canonically, I believe is named NieR. That is, I believe, the reason, the rationale for naming this entire series that. Also, the main character of this game has an utterly ridiculous double jump. Imagine watching a human being do this in real life. Moreover, imagine a human being dressed like this in real life. Probably can't see it very clearly. Whoa, okay, there's a grass thing. Get close to a wall, Lara Croft style. But yes, he has a single chest pauldron, got a nice little sash there, and massive, I guess, yeah, I suppose they're shorts with, what look to be leggings, or actually just pants underneath, whatever. Anyway, and also sandals, of course. Sandals? No heels, okay, thankfully. Also, gauntlets, very interesting. He has a great big sword on his back also. Mailboxes can save progress. I only noticed just now the giant gear on top of each mailbox, and it makes me wonder what purpose these things serve. Regardless. Oh, also I'm going to be doing this all throughout the game, just dodging throughout the... or dodge rolling forward just to travel between locations. Items exist on the ground. You can pick them up. And they are often herbs, or other such things. So, going to be heading to the library, as indicated on the minimap. This game is not as open as NieR Automata. Let's look at this building. Looks pretty large. I suppose like you would expect a university's library to be. Except there are far fewer windows. And also these light poles that are still standing after over a millennium. Very interesting. Open this up. And inside, just nothing but books. No tables, no study spaces, nothing like that. You can reach the... like, in theory, you'd be able to reach the books by climbing this ladder. NieR cannot. NieR has no inclination to. Ancient technology, far beyond anything we could ever imagine. What could have happened to this world? Oh, interesting. Okay. Step in here. This is where Popola is. That icon indicates a forthcoming quest.
Say.
Say. Okay, 3 pieces of mutton, 3 medicinal...
Thanks, Popola, for everything.
Huh?
You know, all the work you give me. You've been telling the villagers that I'm for hire, haven't you?
Oh, that? It's nothing. They need help, and you need money to take care of Yona. This way everyone wins.
I suppose so.
Okay. That's right, you can do that, huh? Alright. I keep checking the audio levels on this thing. I have to do it manually, of course, because nobody's watching. Huh.
Hey.
Yona's here. Despite being incredibly sick. Damn it, Yona. You know you're too sick to be outside. Oh, 1,300 years, and she's still like this. She still wants to help. Loading screen tooltips are heartbreaking.
Our world is dying.
Just in general.
Once thriving populations now lie decimated by plague and disease. The end has never felt so close. And if that wasn't enough, monsters called shades now roam the land, threatening our very lives. But that's of no consequence to me. My daughter is sick, and my only concern is to give her a better life. I try my best, but I'm only one man. It's hard with that. So the kindness of the villagers has meant much. Nothing will stop me. I will fight for Yona until the end. Until the very end.
I try my hardest, but I'm one man, and a hard one at that. That's a pretty good line. Okay. Alright, so I have errands to run. I have to get some mutton, and I have to get 3 medicinal herbs. Oh, something interesting happens when you go down here. I'm gonna go down here. Walking slowly.
Let's go play in the northern plains.
Morning.
She was singing this song.
Hello, Double-O.
Well, someone looks raring to go this morning.
You know how it is. I'm just trying to earn a living for my little girl.
Say,
Okay. Devila is Popola's twin sister. I don't think that's a particularly shocking plot revelation, so... Anyway. Let's dodge roll our way into town.
Hey!
3 pieces of mutton. As soon as possible. I could...
You tell that daughter of yours to get better soon.
Okay. I could talk to everybody in this town. Could probably get some side quests. But I kind of feel like... I'd be best off splitting this game into main story content and side quest streams. Just for watchability's sake, because otherwise we're gonna be here all day. So we'll see how far I can get by the time 5:30 or 6 p.m. my time rolls around. That's like 3 hours from now, roughly. And we'll see how that goes. So, gotta collect some mutton. Thankfully there's some sheep just right out here. And I can just slash at them with my blade. People gotta eat. So let's get this mutton. I have to make sure to approach sheep from the side. Otherwise, they do have defense mechanisms. There's a reason they spawn facing away from you. Oh no! So now, at least we know this sheep deserves to die. Okay. A very evasive sheep. It's okay. Alright. I believe there are 2 separate drops that you can get. Okay, at least it lets you know that I have the requisite amount of meat. So let's deposit this meat in the local meat box.
Damn! What are shades doing so close to town?
Ah, terrifying! Shades! Shades. There are shades here. Oh, let's go.
I can't just let him go free. I have to protect the village. That's Yona.
Alright. The game gives you no choice whatsoever here. Oh, okay. Granted, most players will probably just slice at them without a second thought, given the stuff that happened in the intro. Okay. Well, at least the village is safe now. Let's triumphantly roll forward. There's nothing worse than a sad tree. The music in this game, by the way, is beautiful. I've listened to the soundtrack numerous times, as well as the jazz arrangements, of which I believe there are 2 albums. I recommend listening to it if you are interested in such things.
Yo,
Oh yeah, you know, people love meat. Alright, 600 gold. I am swimming in gold. 3 medicinal herbs.
Hey,
I would love to purchase herbs from you. This is a really good menu background, by the way. Paper texture, smudgy, dark gradient. A very unique look. Okay. I can carry a maximum of 10 medicinal herbs. Alright. Let's... Actually, I can pick up some stuff. Well, I can pick up a map. I can hold off on that for a while. Honestly, maps are not exactly the most necessary in this game. Just in my opinion. Let's return and congratulate ourselves for a job well done. Here we go. Are there any other NPCs to talk to on the upper half? We'll just do a quick lap around the library, as you do. Yeah, lots of books here.
hey.
Nice. Anything else? Okay. Alright, so let's make our way down, but this time craftily making use of the double jump. Haha. Oh. Turns out I could have just done the single jump. Well, whatever. Anyway. Let's go back home. And spend some quality time with the family. Alright. Also, we have chickens here. I never noticed that, but very interesting. Chicken AI. Right. Open this up. Thankfully, she is not once again at the library.
Hey,
Oh no. Okay, the flower called the Lunar Tear. And will grant the wish of anyone who finds one. Sure. I appreciate that the... Oh. Okay. I appreciate that the next morning transition is exactly the same as 1,312 years later.
wow.
Still thinking about lunar tears. What are you up to, Yona? Oh, nothing, Dad. I'm just getting my hopes up about, something. I don't know. Well, let's talk to Popola again. Perhaps she has something new for us.
Hey.
Okay, there are apparently shades in the northern plains now. It's a dangerous job. My favorite kind. All right. To the northern plains once more. The presence of the village map is pretty good at least letting you know the orientation of where certain exits are. And we have more herbs. What are you up to? Oh. I don't know, I mean, there's plenty of grass out there. I suppose that's why the sheep are the ones that are thriving out there. In any event, the bridge is right over here, actually, marked on the map. Oh, also, sky bridge up here. Basically a rail line. Can't go on top of it. You can't particularly investigate it. At least, not in this section. Ouch! Whoa! Ugh. Alright, well. In any event. Let's head over to this bridge. There's a relatively large shade. Slice at it a few times. Oh, and there's another one. Okay. I'm just trying to be very conservative about my battle technique. It apparently takes quite a bit for them to actually slash at me with their weird spectral weapons. There we go. Just keep on slicing. These enemies will be through eventually. There we go. I can only assume that will take care of the shades for a while. I mean, I would certainly hope so. And there's no reason to kill this animal. Okay. Heading back to town. So this game is pretty good at presenting a mystery and drip-feeding the answer to you, piece by piece. And I'm not going to say that it's like, it's a masterwork or anything like that. It's a video game story. You know what video game stories are. But I will say that the process of finding out the answer ended up being very, Okay, up here. The process of finding out the answer in my first playthrough was very interesting for me. And I hope to share that with you fine people throughout this playthrough / stream series / whatever. I do intend to go through this entire game because I love it so much.
Oh,
Nice. Alright, let's buy something nice for Yona. Okay. She's just, you know, asking about the outside world. What it's like, what can be found there. Just ordinary questions. Okay. Let's head back. And let's greet our fine young child. Perhaps she's hiding. I should say also, one of my first experiences with this game was with the Giant Bomb Quick Look of this, which I do not recommend watching, first off. Contains, well, I don't recommend it, in part because it doesn't seem to get what actually makes this appealing. Oh, okay, I have to talk to Popola. But also contains a spoiler about a character detail later, which I'm personally undecided about how to handle here myself. Regardless. She doesn't seem to be in the first floor of the library. There are other people here, though. Oh, that's great. What about you?
Whoa!
I told her how they used to grow around the Lost Shrine. That sounds like a video game level to me.
Damn it, Yona. I have to get to the eastern gate.
This is a weird section. You can't actually jump over these tiny trees for whatever reason. Invisible walls all over the place. Well, let's go. Let's go pick up these things. Let's go make use of the bounty of nature. And let's head over here, past this guard. There's an item here. It's Yona's ribbon.
Yona. I can't believe she really went to the Lost Shrine.
Oh, there. Okay. It is a little bit ridiculous that this guard was right here and just let a 10-year-old walk past. All right. Okay, it's the library, village gate. See actually if I can purchase a Lost Shrine map from inside, or from one of the shops in the village. Anyway, the Giant Bomb Quick Look at this point, I don't know if it actually showed any of the stuff that took place in the relatively modern day prior to this area, but it took place inside the house and basically went from here to the Lost Shrine.
You tell that daughter of yours to get better soon.
I will.
Hey,
Eastern Road? Okay. Might as well get a health salve for myself. 2 of these, yes, okay. Alright, that was a detour. But our objective is laid bare ahead of us. Okay. So now, at least we see, and actually we can press select to view the very small traversable area in this map, this part of the game. There are a bunch of goats just hanging out here. I'm gonna leave them alone. Just personally. I'm gonna pick up some things. Like an A. Oh, what's this? Copper ore, just lying about there. Very interesting. Right, where we need to go is up here. Oh, after a certain point, the camera just locks into place, and I can only twirl around like that. All right. Let's very carefully go up here. Let's make it past the overwhelming bloom to this location. And this is very, if you played Eco or Shadow of the Colossus, or I suppose The Last Guardian, you'd probably be able to recognize some inspiration, perhaps. Sadly, I can't pick up any of those herbs. Huh. Anyway, I would be very surprised if the art director for this game did not at any point claim inspiration from from those games, those Fumito Ueda games. Anyway, ancient ruins. And the sound of the bridge creaking. And the ropes straining. So this is the Lost Shrine, and it's meant to be representative of some sacred ceremony in this ancient culture, but of course, like, if you look at the architecture and all these things, it basically looks like a hotel. There's an elevator here, and there's a giant stairwell. I don't know if a modern hotel would have a stairwell that very slowly snakes its way up the entire length of the atrium, but regardless. And then there's this giant dead tree here. Anything at its base? Probably not. Regardless. Let's head up the length of this stairwell. Stairway. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a map. Oh, that's great. Very thoughtful.